Hey everyone, welcome back to By Its Cover. I'm Leah, and today, or tonight, we are doing a book talk of Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. But not just any book talk, dear old friends. Yes, this is a drunk book talk. Yeah, I just have a lot of thoughts on this book, and I know they're not all gonna be popular opinions, so I figured, hey, how about I just get drunk and talk about them, because then I will say everything. I'm gonna preface by saying I am over the legal drinking age. Spoiler warning, I am not holding back anything in this video. There is not a single part that is not spoilers. If you have not read this book, get out now. Also gonna be a spoiler warning for A Darker Shade of Magic if you have not read that and do not wish to know a pretty heavy plot point. The drink tonight is Bird Dog Apple Whiskey. I'd say I'm a whiskey girl, but only for short periods of time, because the longer you drink it, the worse it tastes. Okay, so let's just do this. Here we go. This tasted a lot better an hour ago. So I want to preface by saying I still like this book. I love Sarah J. Maas's writing, and I think she did a great job with this, and there's some really great stuff and important stuff. I think my issue wherein lies specifically with Kale. Like, everything can boil down to just me not liking him. And I know he's some people's favorites, and sorry about it, but he's whiny and annoying and a little bit of a baby and needs to grow up and get over it. You'll see what I mean in a second. Let me get notes. Let me get them receipts. Okay, because like I say this all the time, I read Queen of Shadows first out of all the Throne of Glass books. So yeah, that was kind of a bad first impression, but I still liked him when I went back to Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight. I just think this wasn't like bad on Sarah J. Maas's part at all. Like, this was where his character was gonna go. He just can't handle change. Selena changed into Aelin and he couldn't deal with it, and instead of trying to accept the new her, literally just shut down. And like, that's not how you get through life. I guess we'll keep going with characters here. I was really late getting on the Assassin Blade train, and now that I see all these characters from the novellas coming back into major roles, it makes me so happy. So happy. It's so cool to see how far they've come. Irene is amazing. I love Irene. I love her. I love healer types of heroes, especially because I'm a very soft-natured person. Violence is not my thing, so when I see someone who's fighting back by healing and helping and using love and that kind of thing, I get so happy, because like, that is what I would do. That would be me. Continuing on with characters, we have Nesrin, who I really liked being introduced as kind of a hookup buddy with Hale in Queen of Shadows, and even if they didn't get together, I knew when I met her that I was still gonna like her character because she was very independent, and she still is in this book. But her entire storyline, even though like we're seeing a bunch of it, it is back burner to Kale's and Irene's. And I get there's only so much time in a book, but it was like giving me almost everything and then not everything. I don't know. It's just, I really liked where it was all going, and her and Sortok, and I just wanted to see her learn to ride the Rook, and wow. Off of character stuff. Theme-ish things. Disabilities. Obviously disabilities are a huge part of this book, and I think that there is great disability representation. There's great dialogue about understanding how they're feeling and what they're going through that I've never had to understand before, so it was great to see. The dude missing his arm, that was totally great. I loved all their dialogue. I loved learning about all the mental setbacks you get with the physical setbacks that go hand in hand. And this is like gonna seem minor, but it feels important to me that Kale and Irene didn't get together until he was walking again. And it felt like a cop-out, not of like she wouldn't be with him if he couldn't walk, because obviously not, but because maybe Sarah didn't want to write a scene with someone with disability when she doesn't have that experience and knowledge to be able to do it correctly. I'm not sure. It just felt like they won't sleep together or something when he's disabled, only when he feels better, and it's gonna be like, it just sends kind of a bad message. It just doesn't sit well with me. Okay, more on like the setting of the book. Southern continent, super cool world. However, it feels heavily influenced on the Dothraki society from Game of Thrones. You got warriors on horses who are very skilled warriors and archers, and they're nomads. And they have really long hair to signify their strength, and their methods of choosing a leader are a little brutal. Only difference is now the Southern continent is like those people who have just settled down and built a stable society instead of being nomads anymore. Only difference. You even got the rook riders instead of like dragon riders or horse riders. It's inspiration. How much before it's stealing? I don't know. What I do really like about the Southern continent is their political system, because these siblings forced to fight against each other for the throne are still, even in secret, maybe, are like banding together because they love each other and they're siblings and overcoming that. And that's just so nice that they didn't just fall into the bloodlust. Okay, getting into the climax of the story. I hate Irene and Kale's life forces being tied together. There, I said it. Because Victoria Schwab did it first in A Darker Shade of Magic with Kel and Rye. And their pairing is much better because it's two brothers and like such a good relationship. And Kale and Irene want to protect each other, I get that, but it's very much based on like, it's romantic, but it's also like doctor-patient. It's not like just French. I can't explain it. I just don't like it because I've seen it done better. And then going off of that, them immediately getting married is rash. That is dumb and rash. I literally just saw that episode of Friends where Ross proposed to a girl that he's known for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And guess what? That ends badly because you don't marry someone you've known for 6 weeks. And I get that your life depends on this person's life now. And I get that you are in love and have a relationship. But that does not mean that you need to be married this hot second. You can chill. So the Maeve stuff. This is the only thing that's like A+. Amazing plot twist. I don't think I would have seen that coming, ever. I'm terrified of her power now that she was strong enough to make everyone forget that she was a Vogue queen. And it also just like made sense in my head because usually things in myth and folklore and religion even come in threes and trinities. So the fact that there would have been a third sister made sense. I think maybe she should have just killed and taken the spot of another sister and then mixed up that in everyone's mind to be like, no, it's been me all along. Instead of like creating a whole third sister. But yeah, just those tie-ins back into the major plot of the whole series were awesome. You definitely have to read this book if you're reading the series. You cannot skip it, I swear. And this is getting very long now, and I'm sorry about it. I'm not sorry. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Let me know if you liked this little tipsy book talk, and if you'd like to see more uninhibited opinions on books. I will see you guys in the next chapter.